Halifax before.
That's a big country, yeah.
Yeah, but I did play once with Bubbles at some bar. We took over the band.
No.
Yeah, we had a great night. We played for about 2 hours on some stage downtown, and then we were like, let's do Highway to Hell, and the guys are like, you already did it. Like, what? We're like, what? We did.
Now, Bubbles like knows everybody. Now, Bubbles is like the guy, isn't he? No, you have a good relationship with Bubbles. You and Bubbles like that?
Well, you know, the show, The Trailer Park Boys, you guys should be so proud of that show, you know, because that is a Canadian icon, and it's becoming really big in the States now. It's just so funny. It's just like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Well, you were in an episode, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. But it's just so well done, and when I did, it's just a funny story. When I did that episode in season 7, I was in Halifax, and that's right when I started hanging out with Axl Rose again, and I hadn't seen him in 13 years, like the rest of the world, and so I started hanging out with him, and then I got called to be in the Trailer Park Boys, and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm hanging out with Axl Rose, and they're all like, what? Like, that? How can you hang out with him? Like, that's impossible. And I go, no, dude. And you know what? I'm gonna try to get on tour with them, man. And then it all happened, and then I was on the bus, and I played the Alex Lifeson episode of Trailer Park Boys for Axl, and I never saw him laugh so hard in his life. And now he flies Bubbles around to like Australia and Japan. And
yeah, he's like Nova Scotia's biggest cultural export now. Bubbles, for God's sake.
Canada.
What a country! What a country!
Yeah,
what a country!
Oh, it's fun.
No, you hadn't seen Axl, yeah, for 13 years.
Right.
Like, have you guys always been cool? Like, was it always a good relationship? I know you guys do My Michelle now on the Uncle.
I met him in 1990 when we were opening for Aerosmith at the LA Forum, and Axl came to jam with Aerosmith, and he didn't know the words to Train Kept It Rolling, so he came in our room and he goes, hey man, he goes, I go, I know the words, I'll teach you the words. And that was a crazy night. That's where we got to know each other. David Lee Roth came in to our dressing room, and me and Axl were standing there, and Rick Rubin ended up driving me and Axl and David Lee Roth to the Rainbow, and I was puking out the window of the car.
Memories, huh?
I was like, wow. David Lee Roth.
Well, David Lee Roth is the same guy?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, probably time to call it a night there.
Yeah, that was a legendary evening. It was fun. And then we get to the bar, and he goes, you want a drink, Sebastian? I go, sure. And he goes, medic!
And now you're out there with Axl every night doing My Michelle. So.
I've been touring with Axl since 1991, and it's like 20 years. 20 years of touring.
Fantastic. Now, there's so much going on. We could talk about the music, obviously, and the new CD, Angel Doll. We're going to play something from that in a few minutes' time here.
Thank you, man.
We've got the TV. We've got I've got a bunch of Gilmore Girls fans that right there. I had one Gilmore girl actually want me to ask you to do Holla Back Girl, your version of Holla. I thought that might be a bit
I don't know if I got enough coffee.
Yeah, I don't know if there is enough coffee for that, but
a few times I've been around that track, and I'm not just gonna happen like that, cause I ain't no holla back girl. I ain't no holla back girl.
Right on. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The director comes up and, like, before we did, he goes, Sebastian, we're gonna, make it lower, because you're a guy. And Gwen Stefani's a girl. I go, who are you talking to? You're not making it lower, dude. Excuse me? Excuse me? Like, forget that. And then I did it, and his jaw hit the floor. He's like, he's like, what the? And I go, do you like it? He goes, it's sublime.
Sublime.
Sublime. I don't know what that means.
Sebastian Bach here on Key 104, opening for Guns N' Roses tonight. Danko Jones going to be joined by them in about an hour's time. And any TV work coming up that we should
don't embarrass me. You know the next show I'm on.
You're going to say it, though. You're going to say it, though.
I can't. I don't want it. I'm still in there.
Well, you're in good shape.
I know. I am, actually. But this is after the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on Celebrity Fit Club boot camp. It's not as cool as the Trailer Park Boys. But it pays a lot better, let me tell you that.
And a little healthier too.
Let me just add about 1,000 zeros onto what I got for the Trailer Park. But anyways, it's not about, well, you know what though, I gotta be honest, I do a lot of these TV shows, and some of them I'm not so proud of, but I take the money I make from reality TV and I buy backdrops and I, you know, I have a tour bus, and all these things cost a lot of money, and I do take a lot of the stuff I make from reality TV and I put it into rock. So the fans should know that. I'm like the Robin Hood of rock. I steal from reality TV and give to the rockers.
Should play a tune from Angel Down. We mentioned the you and Axl bonding over Aerosmith years and years ago.
Yes.
And bonding again with Back in the Saddle from Axl Rose.
You know what? Let me just intro this a couple ways. Okay, I'm very proud of this song for number one. This is me and Axl together on this song, which is really cool. And number two, Joe Perry. Are you looking for a singer? Because, I don't know, check this out, mother trucker.
All right. More with Sebastian Bach coming up very, very soon. Here he is with Axl on Q104.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah!